everything you need to know about Gran Turismo 7 in virtual reality is in this video. This is the everything video. By the end of it, you're going to know whether GT7 in PSVR2 is worth it for you or not. Going to cover absolutely every element, so you're not going to miss anything. Now, the first thing I want to say is that Gran Turismo 7 in virtual reality is one of the best VR experiences you can get right now anywhere. It is seriously good when you're in the right time, the right place with everything set up, but it makes it very difficult to actually get there. The first thing I want to say is that if you start the game and then start using your virtual reality controller, nothing will happen. Like, nothing will happen. It won't skip the intro menu, it won't move around the world map. That's because these are not used in Gran Turismo. It doesn't detect them, it doesn't utilize them for any reason, and it makes literally no sense, but they don't tell you about it. I don't know why they do that, it's really weird, but just so you know. Now, when you go to the home menu, there's nothing special here when it comes to VR. They haven't added any icons, there's no VR area. Again, don't know why they've done that. But the first place you'll probably want to go if you're doing GT7 in PSVR2 is your garage. Why? Because then you can come here to the VR showroom. This is a new icon that we have. Let me get my DualSense here. New icon that we have. You can go here, you can select your location you want to go to. I often go here because the lighting's really bright, and you can now walk around your cars in the games. This is one of our cars from our community and our Discord. If you're subscribed to this channel, you'll know you're part of the community, and if you're not subscribed now, then you can drive it. And you can see here how incredible it is. You can walk around the car, you can go in the car, you can do stuff like lower the windows and whatnot. Now, I will say this is where the first issue in Gran Turismo and PSVR 2 kind of reveals itself. Can you see the way that I'm sort of jerkily sliding around in the car? Now, I have a massive microphone right here in front of my cameras. This is a issue that seems to relate very specifically to this mode. So if you're in this mode and you're moving around a lot and shaking around, it shouldn't make you too sick, but it is disconcerting and it looks a bit crap, to be honest. And I've troubleshooted this for hours and hours and days and weeks and months. And I've got a load of videos on that. So just so you know, that's in there. Now, you can also get to that kind of space a different way. So if you don't have any cars in your garage because you're starting out the game, then you can go here and you can look at the cars in the brand dealership. But just bear in mind that the cars here are going to be in this underground garage. I don't know why they do that. The lighting's not great, and I wish there were different locations. This is Brand Central. You can see this Ford F-150. You can appreciate how high it is. We can go high, we can go low, we can move around. You can look at the incredible detail that, frankly, Forza can only dream of this detail. Like, if you have Forza as well, when you go into this mode, you'll see that Gran Turismo 7 is just like different gravy when it comes to car detailing. Like, genuinely a different level. In fact, I'm going to go to my car, so the car I have in real life, and I'm going to prove this, because I know that the tyres on my car... Where is my car? Where's Lamborghini? No, I don't have a Lamborghini in French. Are 235, 40 tyres? So let's have a look here for my RCZ GT line. Here we go. I'm just going to do it in my normal colour as well. So when I come down here at the tyres, these are, I can tell you, the exact rims I have on my car. I don't have these tyres because I've got Michelin Pilot Sports. But where is it? 235. Well, 35. Should be a 235. Don't say it's 123. It's to me like it says 123. Let me come along here. But this is my car, and this is like 1-to-1, so the steering wheel's the wrong way because the French do it like that. And it's an incredible mode, so you can have a lot of fun here in this mode. I mean, you can do this on every car in the game. Why does it say 123 45? That's really weird. Kaz, next time I see you, I'm going to bring this up so you can sort it out. But there we go. Even my dust caps and my tyres are exactly like that. So that's one mode that we have in the game, and the paint is exactly like that. It's kind of scary. Basically, you can buy this, do that, and be smug that Forza Motorsport has absolutely nothing on that. Now, the second thing I want to go to is actually racing in the game. How does that work? Well, this is completely automatic. There's no VR section anywhere. It doesn't say anywhere, oh, we're going to race in VR, or let's do VR. There's no VR thing here. You just go in, And like magic, I'm going to show you it doesn't. Now, there's one thing I want to let you know. When you go into a race in VR, put your head very central when the countdown is going to go down, because that's going to lock it. So keep your head very central. And now we're in here and 1-to-1. And you can see, by the way, we're not having the same movement. By the way, I've got my controller in my lap, which is why I'm not driving very well. That's my excuse. We haven't got the same movement that we had in the VR showroom. So I'm not sure why that persists in VR showroom mode, but there we go. And this is it. We're driving now in VR. Should I catch them up and show you what we can do? Put my controller down so it's not going to drag on the brake pedal. And this, again, is an out-of-the-box incredible experience. You can see the level of detail there. There is level of detail popping on the cars. The graphics are not quite the same. Catching up here with some other cars, but it is a pretty cool experience, and I'll show you when you go side by side. You can feel it. You can see up there we've got a GT Omega window shield sticker that someone from our community has made in great detail with a great livery, and now I'm actually inside the livery, which is mad. Not something that we even contemplated when we were making these liveries, which is kind of crazy. And some of these liveries were made in Gran Turismo Sport and then ported across, so really mad. You can see here, you can look at the mirrors, it's all nice and functional. I can be alongside here. Now, this game really comes into its own in VR when you're in open cockpit cars, because then you don't have all this fixtures and fittings around here. There's someone in there. You basically have 1,000,000 miles of open sky. And I've been, my lad, what have you done? Why have you done that? Well, we'll just see the other cars come here so you get an idea of what it's like in VR mode. And then I want to show you something very special that not a lot of people know about. But again, we don't quite have the same shifting. There is a bit here you can see like that. But I don't think it's quite the same as we had in the other setting. I need to wind my wheel, but I can see how that's going to work because my hands are there. And this is a great experience. You can see the shadows as well coming on the wheel. You can see my head as a shadow, which is very, very, very cool, isn't it? Very cool. Now, when I exit here, I want to show you another mode that I'd say about 0.1% of people know about. If I go to the replay here, there's a VR replay setting, and this used to be very jerky and not that pleasant. Now, it's really good. Have a look at this. Now, you can't move around, and it will move us for us. So here, you can see here, you can crane your neck and look at the cars. I wish you could... I'm just going to press some buttons and make sure I'm not missing anything. You can see what I'm pressing, but basically you can't move around. It would be nice if you could sort of rotate your view easier than having to crane around. That's the big suggestion I have. By the way, I know the guys at Pliffy, I know you watch these videos. Put that in on the bumpers so we can rotate, and then I'll do some more videos on this. How about that? But what I noticed in this view is you can see the grass here moving. So this is something that is like a crazy VR experience that you can see when the cars go past, they ripple the grass. It's like, it's incredible detail. Incredible detail here at Monza. So that's the other game mode here. Now, at this point, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you joined our Discord as well, because we've got a lot of cool people who do a lot of VR on our Discord, discord.gg/Kireth. That is the extent of VR in Gran Turismo. There's no special VR driving section like specifically designed to give you vertigo or, you know, in that sort of way. There's nothing in photos. There's no way to experience scapes in 3D, which would be super cool. Kaz, if you're watching, let's do it. And there's nothing else, but it's a pretty cool experience and it's very, very, very seamless. So let me know what you think of that in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions about PSVR2 or Gran Turismo 7. That's the everything video about PSVR2 and Gran Turismo 7, and I will see you. I'll see you next time. More videos around here that you'll really enjoy.